Hey, what's up, guys? We're here for another Crypto and Coffee on October 25th. It's a pretty special day because with a lot of negativity in the cryptocurrency community this past few weeks after the release of Bakkt, I think there's a lot of people who got out of it completely. There's a lot of people who sold a good amount of coin, expecting Bitcoin to fall much, much, much lower. And we saw some good news come out and Bitcoin do what it does, which is do the opposite of what a lot of TA and market manipulators think will happen. So it was good to see Bitcoin increase over 15%. Most of it looks like it's from the China news, but I think a lot of people need to pay attention to what Bakkt is doing. So today, Bakkt hit a daily volume of 1,138 Bitcoins. 1,138 Bitcoins. Now, initially people were making fun of Bakkt for only, moving 50 or 60 Bitcoin. It's basically 1 Bitcoin per contract. But they're gaining momentum. I think any futures contract, derivatives contract, Bitcoin contract specifically, yes, because they have insurance and a lot of regulations in place that would entice the institutional investor, doesn't mean that these people are going to dive in and throw huge sums of money at it day one. They want to see how it plays out. They need to slowly gain trust and work in the system. But to see only, their second month having over 1,100 Bitcoins traded in one day is very impressive. So, yes, the Chinese news is very important. We'll get to that next, but people need to pay attention to what's going on with Bakkt because a lot of money is entering the space. So, I hope you didn't get scared out. I hope you didn't sell your Bitcoin and freak out. But if you did, hopefully it was only a small portion, and you hedge your bets because Bitcoin is very, very, very difficult to predict, especially when world players can get involved and make a few comments that greatly change the space. So, President Xi Jinping came out on the 18th collective study of the Political Bureau of the Central Committee, and he actually emphasized and spoke positively on blockchain. He said that it is necessary to seize the opportunity of blockchain technology integration, function expansion, and industry segmentation, and play the role of blockchain in promoting data sharing, optimizing business processes, reducing operating costs, improving efficiency, and building a credible system. I think everyone knows that the way that China and the People's Republic may institute a cryptocurrency is probably not exactly what a Bitcoin maximist believes in. Obviously, their government being the communist government that they are, they will want a certain level of control, and that will certainly be promoted on their blockchain. But the fact that they're using cryptocurrency and they're building a positive view on that should hopefully move positively into Bitcoin. So I know for a lot of Chinese investors, Chinese miners, and a lot of other international companies, this was excellent news to see them speaking positively on blockchain and cryptocurrency. And hopefully Bitcoin will find its way as a store of value and an investing asset class, while it may not be promoted over, a digital yuan or something like that, which would be a government controlled cryptocurrency, which they will still promote as their actual national currency. But I think it's certainly very positive in terms of Bitcoin's future there as an investment class. So that was very good to hear. That's probably the major reason for the move today. And we'll see how it can continue on. We've got 6 days left, as pointed out on Reddit, for Bitcoin time traveler's prediction. Basically, by October 2019, Bitcoin should have reached $16,000. Looking back at one of the original posts, they point out that Bitcoin will be at $100,000 by the end of 2019. I don't know if I can get on board with that. To hit 16,000, we've got a long ways to go. I think it's like we need 12% growth every single day for the next 6 days to be able to reach that. I think that's probably unrealistic. If we saw Bitcoin reaching out into 12,000 or at least 10,000 in the next 6 days, we might get propelled to a major move like that with a lot of speculation. But unless we can break that 10 or 10,500 mark, we're not going to have the kind of speculation that's going to flood in the market to push a price to 16K. Could it happen in November? Possibly. This is the time. The Christmas season is always the best time for Bitcoin. So expect moves ahead. This hurt a lot of shorts and a lot of negative sentiment in the market. I don't know if that can be established as a major support or that it was just kind of a Bart head fake. The next few days are really going to tell us where it goes. So look forward to watching this a little bit closely, providing you guys some of the basics on the news and getting you guys updated. So have a good October.